Am I really going to read all of these books next month? Well, I may. So, April is inexplicably already coming to an end, so it's time to look at my reading plans for May. These are my scheduled reads and my possibilities, my musts and maybes. So let's start with the scheduled reads, and first up, it's the next read in the Ursula K. Le Guin reading group project. We've been reading through all of the Hainish books since the start of the year in a group that's hosted by Gareth from Books, Songs and Other Magic. So our book for May will be The Word for World is Forest. This is another reread for me. It's the last of my Hainish rereads. Everything from next month onwards will be new to me. And I remember this being probably my favourite of the Hainish books that I've read, so I'm really looking forward to revisiting it. It's set on a heavily forested world, as the title might suggest, and it's about the native inhabitants of this planet being threatened by some settlers, and them kind of being forced to fight back for sheer survival, and the kind of the weight of basically discovering violence. There are non-violent people, and they are forced to resort to violence, and it's about the awfulness of that. Le Guin wrote this as a response to the American war on Vietnam, and yeah, I think her fury really comes through in this book. I remember it being a very powerful read. It's quite a short read. It's only a novella, and I remember it really packing a punch. So I'm really looking forward to revisiting this. And sticking with the arboreal theme, my other scheduled read this month is The Trees by Percival Everett. This will be my first time reading Percival Everett. I've heard great things about a lot of his books, and I haven't really known where to start with him. But this one in particular came on my radar, and yeah, I'm really interested in trying it out. And this is going to be a buddy read with Lekden from Reading from the Depths. This will be my first buddy read with Lekden, so I think we're both really excited to get into this book and see what it's all about. If I'm not mistaken, I think it will be Lekden's first Percival Everett book as well. So yeah, I don't really know exactly what this book is about. I think it's kind of crime, kind of horror, maybe a touch of magical realism or something. I'm not entirely sure. All I know is that it is in some way connected with lynching. So I think it's going to be quite a heavy read, but it's certainly an interesting one. And just glancing at a quote from a review on the Wikipedia page that Carol V. Bell, in a review published by NPR, said that the book is a combination of whodunit, horror, humour, and razor-blade sharp insight. So that sounds pretty amazing. It sounds like right up my street. So yeah, really excited to read this, and really excited to be buddy reading with Lekden. So that's it for the scheduled reads this month. It's a bit of a lighter workload than April, so I'm kind of glad for that, honestly. There aren't too many reading events in May that I'm particularly interested in. I suppose the trees could count towards horror mayhem, but not really, I don't think. So the only other reading event that I've got my eye on is the Disability Readathon, and that's hosted by Anna and Erin. I'll put links to their channels in the description. But despite being disabled myself, I'm not actually particularly knowledgeable about disabled authors, so I don't really know what to read for that. So it's on my radar, but whether I get to it, I'm not sure. However, what I do know more about is disabled musicians. I mean, I am one, so there's that. But yeah, so I might try and put together a selection of recommendations for disabled musicians that you could listen to as a soundtrack for the Disability Readathon if you fancy. So yeah, I might try and do that next month. We'll see. So what other books do I have my eye on? Well, for one thing, I have been meaning to read this for decades. So I think I'm going to finally get to The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. I say I think, I know I am, because as I'm recording this at the end of April, I've already started it. But the majority of my reading of this will be in May, so yeah, it's not exactly scheduled, but it is definite. And the other thing I might get to is some more Ibsen. I read 2 plays in April from this collection. I read Pillars of the Community, or The Pillars of Society, whatever you want to call it, and A Doll's House. So next up in this collection is Ghosts. So yeah, I find that plays are really good for slotting in between other books. It's a quick read, but it's a nourishing one. I think Ibsen especially, I find them very quick and propulsive to read, but they give me a lot to mull over afterwards, and yeah, I just really, really enjoy them. I mean, I've read 9 Ibsen plays now, so yeah, time to go to double digits, I guess. So those are all my musts and maybes for May. I'd love to hear in the comments what you're planning to read this month, if anything. Are you going to be taking part in any reading events, any of the ones that I mentioned, or any of the ones that I didn't mention and haven't heard about, or whatever else is on your mind? I'm always happy to hear from you. Anyway, that's about it from me today. I hope you're having a lovely day, and I will see you when I see you.